What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. Shelton Harris and Tyler Dops are off hiatus. If you know about Seattle hip hop, they are some of the most talented individuals. Tyler is the producer, Shelton is a rapper, and I know what you might be thinking. It sounds like a similar situation. They're nothing like Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. They're just a production artist-producer duo, and they just put out their Awake EP. They've been on hiatus for a long time. The first time that I heard Shelton and Tyler's music was No Gods, and that was a record that made me really believe in them. I was like, yo. And then they dropped the record called If I Fall featuring Sam LaChow, and that pretty much confirmed, like, I was on Shelton all the time, like, yo, when you dropping something? Come on, you gotta drop something. And it's crazy because most artists who take a 2-3 year hiatus would have lost fans. Instead, Shelton's really gained them, and it seems like he's never lost any either. His SoundCloud, the plays were still going up, still video views going up. People were asking about him, and still getting excited when they heard about the Awake EP. And now that it's out, I wanted to talk about it. And being awake is the first step in not sleeping on someone, in my opinion. And so that's what the EP means to me. It means that Shelton and Tyler are taking that first step to awaken everybody. You know, the people that are sleeping on him, the people that said his buzz is dead and he'll never be able to come back. Those are the type of people that he's aiming to disprove, while providing the fans that still believe a body of work, because they've earned it, they deserved it, and they've been waiting patiently for it. A record like Made Me, the intro, is a perfect track to reintroduce who Tyler is and kind of explain like that hiatus, and also drop some inspiring lines at the same time. And then you have like Scarlett Parks' hook on Don't Tell Me. It's a beautiful piece of art. I love that hook. And that's another thing that they are able to do well, is they're collaborating with people that really aren't known that much. Like, these are artists that, might have a few fans here and there, but they're not like the top dogs in Seattle. They're nothing like a Sam LaChow or a Nacho Picasso. They're not on that level, but they bring amazing quality. And Scarlett Parks' hook is probably one of the best representations of that. On that record, Shelton says, "Worry not how people see you, but how you see yourself." And to me, that line spoke to me. You got to worry about you and not everybody else. And that's also what represents kind of their hiatus. I know I keep talking about that hiatus, but it's hard to ignore. And that's pretty much how it represents. Like, Shelton and Tyler, they weren't looking at how everybody else is looking at them and telling them to drop some stuff. They wanted to drop some stuff when they felt it was that time. And Shelton is a very relatable artist, I think. This EP pretty much proves. A record like Strangers, it will remind you of people that you lost touch with over the years. Like, I'm sitting here thinking about people that I haven't talked to since high school, and I'm like, damn. It's crazy because he puts like life into like an introspective. Like, he's talking about his life and things, but then it's so powerful that you have to stop and think about your own life. The one thing that I really didn't like, it irks me about Coattails, is when Tyler says, "Maybe if I rap autotune, they might play me more." Now, that line in particular, it always annoyed me because it's the first line in the song, and I hate it because, we've been talking about Shelton and Tyler's achievements over the last years, even with their hiatus, and it's like, yeah, I'm sure you'd love to be bigger. We all want to be bigger. We have this sense of urgency, but at the same time, I think Shelton doesn't need to say that. It felt so like an unnecessary line, in my opinion. Like, he's already getting all these different views, and in the long run, he's going to have more longevity than if he was to, do auto-tuning and make trap music. So that line kind of annoys me, and maybe it wouldn't annoy me as much if it wasn't the first line. If it was just like in there, stuck between two other lines, it's kind of like maybe I wouldn't care too much. So Shelton Harris and Tyler Dops' Awake EP is a solid body of work. It's good to kind of get back in there and gauge where they're at now. And I'm sure now that they've done this, they're not going to stop There's no signs of slowing down. They're going to probably drop their debut album later on. And I think Awake, like, while it's a good project, it's not like that definitive project that I know Shelton and Tyler are capable of making. You know, they have so much potential, and I think this was just a warm-up to what's going to happen next. So I'm excited to see that, and I definitely recommend checking out Shelton Harris and Tyler Dobbs' Awake EP. It's on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and I'll include a link in the description so you can listen to it. And once you do, let me know what you think about it in the comment section below, and then like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter at Sermons Domain, and as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching, and until next time, peace.